Most of you have these fears of, I don't have a background on freelancing. I don't have an experience. I don't have skills. I don't have a portfolio. Paano kaya gagawin yon? Kahit wala kang portfolio, kahit wala kang experience, kahit wala kang background sa freelancing, matututo ka dito. Do trust the process. Focus on the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy doing the process. And I tell you, the results will eventually be there.
Today is about highlighting how far you guys went to stretch your limits. Ito yung araw na yun. Personally witnessed you grow eh. Yun yung nakakatuwa eh. And I think I speak in behalf of the team that we could never be more proud of you guys. And I mean that.
Hello sa inyong lahat. Happy Monday ulit and welcome to the live interviews. Fresh off of the challenge that we did last week, today we opened doors naman for PFL. So if you guys aren't aware just yet, open na ngayon yung enrollment for PFL, which is the Premium Freelancer Launchpad. So it's one of our other programs na you guys can take advantage of. And included sa PFL is you get 30 days of lessons and actionable lessons actually. So may mga tasks kayo na gagawin within those 30 days. And then we have additional resources as well. I think together with the tasks, the daily tasks, may kasama rin to na the community for those who are going to be participating. Anyway, we're going to be sharing more about the details of PFL. Ayan, meron tayong nakapin na comment natin on this live video. So do check out the link na i-share namin all throughout the interview. And if you're interested, just simply click that link and we'll give you the details of PFL. Okay, so yan. Batiin muna natin yung mga nandito na. So si Leo, thanks for tagging people already. Andyan si Cookie, sabi niya baka flowery words lang. Sana daw totoong rags to riches. Oh, well, hindi naman rags to riches. Pero definitely interesting story, syempre. Yan. So yeah, the Julie is here. Thank you for tagging si Darlisa. Ayan si Ara Arsenio, nag-comment siya ng PFL. Si Julie Bernardo is here as well. Yan. So si Avi is, nakapin na yung link natin for PFL. So for those who are interested to learn more about the Premium Freelancer Launchpad, link is already up dito sa live chat natin. And you can check out that link for further details. Okay. So for tonight's interview, meron tayong guest na I think we've had him on 2 or 3 times. We're not sure. Pero parang at least 2 times na siyang nag-guest dito sa if not this live interview, yung isa pang format ng interview natin, which is the AMAs. So he's a returning interviewee ka nga, and that just proves na talagang malayo na rin yung narating nitong guest natin from when he started last year lang. So interestingly, as in it's only been a year. Pinagkikwentuhan nga namin kanina na he shifted or switched from his old source of income na mamaya pag-uusapan natin to freelancing, and to date. Yun nga, no? Doon sa teaser natin, we already shared na he's doing very well sa kanyang freelance business. And without further ado, yan. So he helps startups and SMEs achieve 6-figure monthly sales through growth-focused strategies using the core formula. Oy, bago to the core formula. So mamaya, tatanungin natin yung guest natin. So let's all welcome si Dave Suico, also known as The Boy. O, diba? Hi, Dave.
Hello guys. Ayan,
Yun ba talaga ang official nickname mo, The Boy?
Yeah. the boy.
Okay. So instead of calling you Dave, the boy na lang tawag, gano'n?
Yeah. Most
Mas
of the
komportable
people
ka.
here in my family call me the boy.
Okay. Cool. Galing. So, welcome again. Kagaya sinabi ko, parang third visit mo na rin dito or third time na rin na na-interview ka namin. Of course, the other two, I think, were with other people. Parang group yata yun. So, first
Yes.
time yata natin na makakapagkwentuhan na ikaw lang talaga. Tama ba?
That's true. Oo
Yon,
nga.
okay. Anyway, I'm sure we got quite a number of people watching, and syempre interested sila to learn more about what happened to you from last year, since last year when you decided to delve into freelancing. Pero before we start the interview, before I start asking you questions, Dave, we wanna quickly remind everybody lang. Once again, kanina nga binanggit ko na. So PFL, the Premium Freelancer Launchpad, is currently opening, or we've opened the program officially kaninang umaga. So if you guys are interested, this is a 30-day program where we help you get your first premium client, basically. So it comes with resources, may mga lessons, may community rin kayo na makakasama rito, meaning you're not going to be doing this on your own. So check out the link dito sa pinned comment natin. The link is there for you to be able to check out the details and enroll na rin kung interesado na kayo. Nagtanong na nga si Kat. Kat, how much? Click the link, you'll see the details of the enrollment, including the price, syempre nandun siya. Yon. Okay, ba't may nag-comment ng payaman? Sino to? It's your boy Jay-Z. Payaman daw. Kakalala mo ba yan, bro?
Hindi.
Nag-comment na yan.
Pero
Oo.
lang yun. Nakaka-hype yung comment.
Oo nga di ba? Ayan, nag-comment din si Maria. Maria, again, kung interested ka, nandiyan yung pin-comments natin. Anyway, let's dive into yung story ni The Boy. The Boy,
Ayan.
parang nailang ako, The Boy, tawagin ka The Boy, no? Parang mas comfortable ako na Dave.
Sige, Dave na lang. Kasi
Dave na
one
lang.
syllable lang eh.
Kasi parang yung The Boy, dalawa pa, diba? Dave na lang. Anyway, so Dave, let's start siguro, let me start by asking you, how did it all start? Kwento mo lang muna sa amin prior to learning about PFL. Ano bang pinagkakabalahan mo before?
Yeah, well, noon, a year before this, or even more than a year, I just graduated sa yung before the pandemic na I have 2 degrees kasi, mechanical engineering, and I'm also a licensed customs broker kasi I wanted to help with the family din kasi meron ding si Papa, parang import, export, ganun. But then, I also have my own job noon sa parang local automotive and car parts na supply and repair shop. So I was a supervisor there. But then parang hindi para sa because I read the books of parang Robert Kiyosaki na Rich Dad Poor Dad, so I know that I shouldn't be satisfied on just being on a 9 to 5 job. So while also working, I tried to dabble in e-commerce. Kasi uso noon yung yung e-commerce, especially nung pandemic. But sadly, it failed. Tapos parang nasa-stress na ako sa trabaho and I didn't want to be stuck on a 9 to 5. Parang ang feeling ko parang cog in the machine na lang. Parang ganun. Tapos yung work environment, ganun naman talaga sa corporate, notorious talaga na yung work environment is you have no control about it, parang medyo toxic, parang ganun. So, that's the time na meron ako nabasang post sa Facebook about PFL. Tapos, itong sinabi dito na headline na 1,000 pesos yung nasa bank account, that's very true. Nandun na, I could still remember na parang worried na ako. Kasi nga, I failed sa e-commerce, tapos yung ko pa doon is around, I don't know, mga 100 or more.
Yung invest mo doon.
Oo. Tapos
Mm.
nasunog kasi nga hindi ko alam paano mag-market, paano
I
mag-branding.
see.
Ads lang na, kasi akala ko noon ads lang na ads.
Right.
Tapos
Oo.
meron pa ang inventory na hindi ko na ano. So, anyway, I read a post about PFL. Tapos, I said to myself, wala namang mawawala kung I try this.
Mhm.
Diba? So, but even before that pala, I also tried freelancing on my own. Yung mga Upwork, online jobs.
Okay.
Yung,
Tatanungin pa lang
yeah,
sana kita eh.
oo.
Kung bakit naman parang kasi very unusual din coming from yung background mo nga you were doing you were working
Mm-mm.
tapos yun nga meron ka ring may side hustle ka and all pero parang
Oo.
malayo kasi yung freelancing sa mga ginagawa mo before.
Tama,
So
tama. Oo.
hindi naman siya pala totally new sa'yo. Medyo may konting
Yeah.
experience ka rin kahit papaano.
Mm. But never ako nagka-client. Before
Okay.
PFL.
Subok
Never
lang.
talaga. Upwork. Actually,
Aha.
naka-client ako, pero canceled lahat yung mga contracts kasi nga hindi ko ma-fulfill or maraming revision. So, I tried a lot
I
of
see.
skills. Nag-enroll pa ako ng course na,
Okay.
dun naubos talaga yung pera ko. Na-enroll
I
ako ng
see.
course about copywriting, graphic design, web development.
Mhm.
Parang in-overwhelm ko yung sarili ko sa
Oo.
kasi very desperate talaga na I have to I want to be really financially free,
Right.
parang ganun.
Pero
But then
when you say you were desperate, was it because yun nga, were you helping out sa family or was this more of a personal goal lang na you wanted to
personal
be?
goal lang talaga.
Oo.
Kasi nga I'm very worried na at my age kasi although hindi naman ako masyadong na talaga. I'm 20 years old. But then para sa akin, I had this dream na before ako mag-30 dapat milyonaryo na ako.
Mhm.
Parang ganun yung
Okay.
yung
Teka, ilang
goal
taon
ko.
ka na ngayon? Sorry?
28.
Malapit na,
Oo nga eh, 2 years
no?
na lang.
Konti na lang, oo.
Konti na lang.
Mahit naman
Oo.
yan. I'm sure may hit yan. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
yun
think
nga,
right now
no?
it's becoming a reality na.
Oo.
Yeah.
Pero let's backtrack lang kasi nga medyo napabilis tayo dun sa kwento mo.
Oo nga.
And although interesting yung part na you had just 1,000 pesos left in your bank account, gusto ko lang syempre pag-usapan din ng konti. Before you even got that na nag-enroll ka na sa PFL, ano ba yung, although you said a lot of things about yung struggles mo, pero I want to focus on specifically yung attempt mo at
Yung freelancing.
establishing no, actually yung business mo.
Yung
Yung
business.
e-com.
Ay,
Oo.
my
So
God.
let's start off. Where did you get the idea to set up an e-com business?
Yun kasi yung uso nun eh. Yun yung maraming nakikita ko sa sa Facebook, sa Instagram. Tapos I'm seeing a lot of Facebook groups na ayun, yumaman sa e-commerce, ganito lang gagawin. Tapos meron pa mga YouTube gurus na ito lang yung gagawin. Meron pa mga free ilang oras yun na course sa YouTube lang. Tapos I thought that was my ticket na talaga. So, ito
I
na
see.
talaga, financial freedom na. But then it's not as easy as that. Yung mga ginawa ko. Kasi it didn't produce the results that I expected. So doon nasunog lahat yung sa ads, nasunog sa inventory. So I had to give it up. It was a very hard and a very painful decision. Pero give up ko talaga. Then I
pero
tried.
Yun nga, sorry, you were saying something?
I tried to then after that I tried freelancing kasi it was the next easy one kasi hindi mo kailangan ng malaking capital. You just have to have a skill. Diba? Pero yun nga, parang there's this thing sa medyo perfectionist kasi ako eh. So I wanted to be ready. So yun, bili na naman ng mga course, bili ng mga mga seminar, mga training. So doon naubos ko na medyo naninipis na yung bank account ko because of courses. Kasi mahal pa naman yung mga web development course. So, mahal pa nun eh. So,
I'm sure.
kasi uso nga. And then I tried Upwork, online jobs. Wala talaga. Hindi ko, ilang beses ako nagpaulit-ulit ng profile. Ibang skill yung inaano ko. So, hindi ko talaga, I even tried one client. Happy ko ako nun. Naka-close ako ng isang client. But then, grabe yung graphic design yun. Tapos, grabe yung revision. I couldn't, hindi ko alam kung ano talaga yung gusto niya. So, I eventually gave it up. Wala pa rin akong, so, yung close sana, nawala pa. Di ba?
Oo.
So, grabe
Looking back,
frustrating talaga yung journey before
kumbaga,
PFL.
looking back now dun sa experience mo when you were trying out freelancing prior to learning about PFL and knowing
Yes.
what you know now from the PFL
Mhm.
program, bakit sa tingin mo nag-struggle ka nung gusto nun?
I was too focused on the skill. Too
Okay.
focused on myself. Yung parang perfectionist talaga. And then, hindi ako targeted sa kung ano talaga yung dapat. Kasi dapat iisa lang talaga yung i-target mo eh. What skill, what market. But at that time, I didn't know that. So, palipat-lipat ako kahit saan kung ano yung parang makita ko sa social media na uso or people are getting results from this. So, try. So, parang I'm all over the place and eventually I didn't gain anything
Oo.
just because of that.
I see. Okay. And then, yun nga, let's now move to the part where you learned about PFL. Pero
Yeah.
wala kang kakilala sa community, no? Nakita mo lang talaga
Wala,
yung
kahit
ad.
isa. Oo. Wala talaga. Hindi nga ako naka-join ng, ano nga yun, yung freelance movement community, yung free group
Mhm.
ng
Yes.
freelance movement. So, hindi ako naka-join nun. But, merong isa na member siya, and then he posted about PFL, and then there was a link that I could join.
Right.
Tapos, it was affordable at that time. And I was, parang tawag nito? I was doubtful kasi nga sabi na you don't need a portfolio, you don't need any experience, you don't
Mhm.
need any skill, and you will get a premium client or you can earn 6 figures. So, pero I watched the video, 2 hours video yun eh, ni
Oo.
Detail, and then,
Yung webinar, oo.
damn, I was really convinced. So, yun, I clicked the link, nagbayad ako sa PayPal, PayPal I think, and then, yun, after that, 1,000 na lang natira sa bank
Mhm.
account ko. And then, eventually, because of PFL, I closed talaga one premium client. Hindi
Right.
siya premium. My first client na talagang nagbayad siya even
Aha.
before I did my service. And
Yun.
after that, I was
Galing.
really shocked on how the process really worked na parang walang, I think, parang naisip ko na all the other courses, all the other stuff that I learned before, parang bullshit lang. Sorry. Sorry sa bad words. But
Mhm.
parang ganun yung na-feel ko na I was really amazed. And the
Right.
community, the support, and the actionable steps, yung 30 days, it really helped
Yeah.
for me to really close that client. Parang
Let's
madali
talk
lang
more
lahat.
about
Almost effortless. Mm-mm.
Yeah, let's talk more about yung PFL na nga kasi nga sabi mo, sa inyo nanggaling, di ba, na compared to other courses that you may have enrolled in the past, talagang dito, you've proven na talagang if you follow the process and you follow the daily tasks siguro,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
will get to the point where you'll actually get a client. Bakit sa tingin mo ganun ka-effective yung program?
It's because, parang binigay na lahat eh. There's already a blueprint. Yun yung tawag na 30-day blueprint. And the blueprint really works. Tapos, kasi nag-advance ako kahit hindi ko sinusunod yung day 1, day 2. Tapos,
Nauna ka.
kasi masyadong excited eh. So yun, I really checked on the day 1, day 2. And then, nandun na lahat, parang data-driven talaga siya. And then, you really need to do the work in order for you to but not really almost hindi siya hard work eh. You just have to follow. Follow mo lang yung and then just remove all yung parang imposter syndrome mo. You just have to believe in the process. And then just wait for the result. And eventually, I'm not kidding day 5, I closed that client. Hindi umabot ng 30 days.
As early as day 5,
Yes, oo.
Oo, okay.
Grabe
Now,
talaga yung effect ng PFL.
since nabanggit mo na rin, Dave, kasi I'm sure maraming nagda-doubt din. I mean, kahit na siguro nila yung
hindi
information
maiwasan
about
yun.
PFL, napanood nila yung video, maraming nagsasabi na, totoo siya, ganito. Does it, and will it really work for someone na walang prior experience sa ganitong klase ng industriya?
I think yes kasi ako wala akong prior experience eh. Every
Okay.
experience that I had failed. And itong itong 'di ba itong skill ko na copywriting 'yan eh sa PFL, eventually nag-evolve yung skill ko. But at that time copywriting yung finocus ko. If you look back on my journey, ang layo sa sa trabaho
Mhm.
ko. Ang layo sa kurso ko. Mechanical engineering, customs broker, tapos corporate sa automotive, and then went to copywriting. I don't have any knowledge about marketing. Kaya nga nag-fail ako
Mhm.
sa e-commerce eh.
Tama.
But why did I succeed dito sa PFL? So there's something about the process here in PFL that will work with anyone who has no
Mhm.
experience, no portfolio, no nothing. And
Right.
I'm an advocate of that talaga.
Oo. Can you give us a sort of a sneak peek lang for those who are watching right now na kasi we don't want to be vague sa pagpapaliwanag kung bakit nag-work yung program, di ba? In
Mm-hmm.
fact, as much as we can, we want to give them all the information that they need. Kahit libre na lang eh. Di ba? Pero I want to hear from you, Dave. Exactly ano ba yung sa tingin mo, what components of the program or how is it laid out? Sabi mo nga
Mm-mm.
kanina parang blueprint na siya. Tell us
Oo.
why it works so well for someone who wants to go into freelancing.
Well, sa nakita ko sa resources sa sa 30-day blueprint, yung pinaka nag-stick talaga sa akin is there was that ano nga yung tawag nun? Yung success calculate ay yung meron siyang pwede
Yung
mong ma-calculate yung
oo,
ilang leads yung dapat
backtrack to
material,
success.
backtrack your success. Yun yung
Yes.
pinaka-believe ako kasi it means that you have to be really accountable on what you're trying to do. If you
Mhm.
have a goal, yun yung gusto ko eh. If you have a goal, you should know what are the steps, ilan yung kailangan mong gawin so that you could get that goal. Kasi nga, there's no, itong PFL, it's not really a magic formula. It's not parang yung parang easy money na scheme. It's more
Mhm.
of doing the basics again and again, repeating it more and more on a scale that you need to so that you can achieve that goal. And that's what I did. Yung backtrack your success, yun talaga yung pinaka-helpful sa akin. Because it really made me focus on the process na, oy, hindi ko pa naabot tong target ko, so I should not be sad right now na hindi ko nakukuha yung
Mhm.
expectations or yung goal ko. Diba? So it
Right.
makes me
Right.
accountable of myself. Yun yung
Yeah.
pinaka gustong-gusto ko yun sa sa PFL, sa
Oo.
30-day blueprint.
Tama. Oh, by the way, I want to read some of the comments lang na meron tayo dito. Si Brian. And may nagtanong na kasi kanina, no?
Mhm.
Babalikan ko lang kasi sabi niya baka daw flowery words nga lang. Si Cookie Castro, if you're watching, sabi niya baka
Oo.
flowery words lang, sana totoong rags to riches. Well, hindi, sabi ko nga hindi naman necessarily rags to riches yung kwento ni Dave.
Yeah,
Hindi naman
it's
siya
not.
naghirap na hindi siya makakain. Pero if we
Mm-mm.
talk about not having experience in the industry, sabi ko nga kanina, to eventually having a thriving freelance business, nothing can get more real than this. So si Brian, which is an avid viewer natin dito sa live interviews. Sabi niya,
Wow,
1
hello
year and
Brian.
7 months. Ako si Brian, nanonood siya. 1 year and 7 months ako walang clarity sa freelancing. 3 beses, 9 months attempts sa LinkedIn, na roller coaster ride. So ready na raw siya to finally enroll in PFL. So he did say kanina
Ayan.
he's gonna be enrolling this week. Ito pala, may question tayo, Richie. And by the way, we'll go back to more of your story mamaya, Dave.
Sige,
I just
sige.
want to make sure that everybody understands kasi nga this week, we've got PFL enrollment week. So for the whole week to guys, by the way, so you have until the end of this week if you want to enroll. Pero syempre, the quicker you decide, the better. Kasi for as far as I know, may mga specific bonuses din tayo na available pa for early enrollees. So yes, I just answered your question, Bebs. Hanggang Friday is the enrollment. Si Richie may tanong siya. Sabi niya, question, ano po yung services na inaral ni Sir Dave and skill na inaral niya? So, can you quickly just share with us?
Ano ba yan? prior PFL or
I
during
think
PFL?
during siguro to, oo.
During PFL, actually wala. Wala akong inaral na skills at that time. Kasi nga sabi sa PFL is, don't worry about the skill yet. Don't worry about what you need to learn to fulfill the client. Right now, just focus on who you want to attract na
Okay.
mga tao, na clients. And then what problems do they need to be solved? Yun lang.
Right.
Just focusing on that and then doing the everyday outreaching, commenting, and
Mhm.
reacting to the posts of my target clients. Doon ako na from that naka-close ako. And then
Yun.
the worry now was that, oh my God, kaya ko ba tong client na to na nagbayad na lahat. And then
Aha.
that's the only time na nag-worry ako na, teka, nagbayad na siya. Paano ko ba to i-fulfill? So, but then the community was really, really helpful. Especially yung mga yung mga coaches at saka yung mga heptad leaders ba yun? They were really helpful on how to create a proposal, how to create an invoice, how to onboard a client, mga ganun. So the community itself, ito rin yung pinakagusto ko rin aside from the backtrack your success. Yung community is very, very helpful. You will not feel alone. Kasi yung before PFL, I really felt alone. I didn't know what to do. Ano yung first step. But here, PFL, lahat talaga parang nag-holding hands kayo eh. Like holding hands throughout the journey and then
Mhm.
everyone will really benefit. Ganun yung
Yun.
gustong-gusto ko. It really
By the way,
motivated me.
for the benefit of everyone watching, yung binabanggit ni Dave, no, na heptad, these are just terms that we use to call yung mga groups. So you're
Groups,
actually going to be
tama.
grouped together with other participants sa program. And all throughout the 30-day period, yun nga, sila yung tutulong sa'yo, they're gonna hold your hand. And may mga, may mga people from inside the freelance movement tribe. Ito yung mga talagang naka-experience na ng full program that are there to assist and to answer questions na rin. Pero gusto ko lang, balikan ko lang sinabi ni Dave kanina na siguro to answer the question, anong skill, siguro I'll echo what they said. Mas importante more than the skill is the market or the group of people that you want to serve. Kasi if correct me if I'm wrong, Dave, sa experience mo, once you've decided which market to serve, sila yung nag-dictate kung anong klase ng skill is necessary to be able to
That's
solve
true.
your
Oo,
problem.
tamang-tama talaga yan.
So parang ano siya, ano bang pwede natin comparison doon? Halimbawa,
Siguro,
halimbawa may nagugutom na tao.
tama.
Halimbawa may nagugutom. It's easier to ask them anong gusto nilang kainin kaysa yung ikaw yung mag-suggest, di ba? Na sabi mo, gusto mo ng kanin ulam? Ayaw pala niya nun. Gusto mo ng ganito? Ayaw niya pala, di ba? Instead of asking or instead of suggesting, why not find out directly from them kung ano yung what will solve
listen to them,
their problems.
ask them kung ano yung gusto nila. Parang din yung parang sa sasakyan na
Exactly.
Instead you think you have a product that is a Ferrari and then you're selling it to someone who just wants a Toyota. Parang ganun. Diba? So instead of selling a Ferrari to a Toyota, you sell a Toyota to a person who wants Toyota. Diba?
Right. So pakinggan lang yung market is basically the answer.
Yes.
And yun na rin yung sagot, no? Kasi si Aileen din, nagtanong din siya ano yung skill and ano yung market, paano na napunta sa copywriting. That basically explains it, Aileen. He chose a specific market and I'm pretty confident in answering na yung market na yon was the one who dictated na ito yung solution na hinahanap namin, which is in this case copywriting siya. May interesting question dito si Carlo. Si Carlo sabi niya, eto Dave, kasi I'm sure marami ang nag-iisip ng ganito. Dahil nga yung orientation ng karamihan pa rin sa atin is we want to learn, parang ikaw, sabi mo nga perfectionist ka, so you want to learn the skill first. before you
Tama.
start finding the client. So ang tanong niya,
Mhm.
paano mo na-overcome yung pagiging skill-centric?
Well, ano ako kasi, when I joined PFL, sabi ko sa sarili ko, wala akong expectation kasi nga at that time napuno na ako sa courses. I was really tired na ito, I'll just try this, and if it works it works, if it does not, and then it doesn't, maybe remove all expectations and focus on the process. Ganun yung ginawa ko eh. Wala na akong expectations, I didn't have any pressure on myself. I just focused on the process, and since process focused yung sa PFL, it really helped me. So let go of all those heavy expectations, or don't even pressure yourself. Have the mindset to focus on the process. Yun lang talaga. Para sa akin.
Yun.
That's what I did.
Okay, cool. And that's exactly what's gonna happen naman pag nasa loob ng PFL. Kasi yun nga, the lessons are delivered daily. So may daily plan of action, so to speak, na kailangan gawin. And oftentimes you get advice na, oh, don't worry about day 3 if you're still on day 2. Don't worry about day 15 kung nasa day 10 ka pa lang. Just focus on what day you're on, basically. So parang one step per one day at a time lang tayo. Okay. So mamaya is, by the way, you can ask questions. Marami na nagtatanong eh. Okay, parang naging Q&A na to, no? Which is fine, totally fine.
Yeah.
Kasi majority of what they've experienced din naman sa loob ng PFL and what led to his success are, he can answer your questions para maintindihan nyo rin kung paano siya naging successful. Curious daw, sabi ni JC, ito may tanong na naman. After po ni Sir Dave ma-win ng client, paano mo ba na-fulfill daw naman yung deliverables ika nga doon sa client? Kasi nga, curious siguro sila. Sabi mo kasi bigla kang kinabahan nung bayad na hindi mo pa pala alam. So how did you get over that hump?
That's the thing eh. We always, when dito sa PFL siguro, for those who have not joined, we expect na tayo lang mag-isa. But then the community is here to help. There are a lot of experts that will help you along the way. And then even suggest you parang all this free content, free stuff that that will really help or deliver what you need to deliver to the client. So yun, that's the only secret. The community is at your back to help.
So in your case, Dave, ikaw, particularly sa case mo, nung, di ba, sabi mo nga, nagbayad na yung first client eh. Who did you turn to and paano ka nila natulungan specifically?
Well, yung parang heptad leader, nakalimutan ko ano yung pangalan. But then there are also others who helped me, ibang heptad leader, and even si Chief GTL. Kasi nag-question. Nag-question ako na, Chief, paano to? Ganun, ganyan. And then, grabe si Chief, ang haba ng answer niya. And then, it was really a very long golden nugget. Then, doon ko gumawa ako ng parang strategy, and then I learned about the frameworks of copywriting from all the other expert copywriters then. And that's really, really great kasi you're not alone. You're learning with them at the same time. They have your back na sila mismo yung magbibigay. Ito yung i-deliver mo sa kanila. Parang ganun. Almost like that. Yung the only worry you have is i-apply mo ba yung mga itutulong nila sa'yo? Yun lang. Kasi nga, parang everything you need is there. The community, the process, the resources, binigay na lahat talaga.
By the way, don't mind, hindi ko alam nangyari sa camera ko, nag-off yata. Pero
it's okay,
don't mind it, I'm still here. So yun, JC, to answer your question, as simple as that, may community aspect yung program. So that means you can ask questions, and ang maganda nga ng kagaya na sinabi ni Dave, sorry, there are a lot of experts, or at least people who are experienced sa iba't ibang klase ng mga skill, if you will.
I think meron ba silang access sa skills?
I
for
think
30 days.
part of the
Yeah.
program, tama, is they have access to skills for 90 days yata, if I'm not
I think I
mistaken.
remember yun. There are 90 days kayo free for to consume all the content sa skills, and nandun lahat ng
Mhm.
gusto nyong matutunan na skills. Just
Explain mo
choose
na
what
rin
you
niya kung
want.
ano yung skills. Ano yung skills, Dave?
Skills is it's another parang aside from the 30-day blueprint, itong skills is it's like a, uh collection of mini courses that will uh, teach you on what skill you want to learn to
Mhm.
fulfill the needs of your client.
Right,
Yun,
tama.
maraming mga coaches doon na
And
magagaling.
and I'll add na rin, Dave, the people who created the courses inside skills are actually local Filipino
Yan.
experts na members din ng the freelance movement tribe. So some
Mhm.
of them are coaches, yung iba sa kanila are members of the tribe. So all the things that they're teaching naman doon sa skills, guys, kung nanonood kayo, um, it's a very practical approach. It's a very, hindi siya yung parang lesson lang na o theoretical lang ituturo natin. It's a very, practical siya. Yung like more of tuturo nila how to set up campaigns,
Yeah,
how to
actionable talaga
actually
lahat.
write emails, etc. Diba? So nandoon lahat yan. Okay? So I hope that answers your question. Meron, dumadami na yung tanong natin, Dave. Uh, si Elaine sabi niya, to clarify, you didn't hire anyone to provide the deliverables to the client and you just did it with the help. Tama ba? Ganun ano? Ikaw pa rin nag-deliver talaga. Yung at least nung
Yeah,
first.
ako pa rin kasi nga wala akong pera to
Oo.
pay someone.
Right,
Diba? Oo.
right. Ang tawag namin doon, Elaine, sa tribe, we refer to that as learning by doing. Yung
Yes.
ginawa ni Dave na yun. So he learned the
Mm-mm.
skill while he was applying it sa real world na scenario na may client na
Tama,
talaga siya.
tama. Oo.
So ganun siya. Okay. So anyway, part muna tayo sa mga questions. Pero I wanna go back to Dave's experience din naman. So sabi mo, the fifth day you finally got that first client
Mhm.
and na-surprise ka nga kasi it actually worked. Nagbayad siya
Yeah.
prior to you delivering anything.
Yeah.
And yung mga sumunod na successes mo after that, kwento mo naman ng konti sa amin ano yung mga dumating na mga clients later on.
Oh, well, actually, because of, we call this, there's a framework kasi na tinuturo sa PFL, yung parang CCPP, uh, ano nga yun, yung CCPP?
Connect, connect, call,
Connect, call,
proposal, pay.
proposal, tapos
Ayan.
paid.
Kinoach ko
Oo.
si Dave.
So,
Oo.
oo. Thank you, coach. So, yun. Ang nangyari is that I keep on trying to connect with other people. Ganun lang. And if I can't find parang clients from the people that I connected with, but with the connection that I have with the community inside PFL, sila na mismo nagbibigay ng clients eh. Like if
Mhm.
they think na, oy bro, di ba copywriting ka? Yung client ko, kailangan ng copywriting, hindi ko kaya eh, kasi graphic design ako. So they are the
Right.
ones na nagbibigay ng client. So all the other parang na-close ko is from referrals,
Okay.
from within the community. So that's why the community is very important. Yung support, um, yun yung parang invaluable. Hindi siya, parang immeasurable talaga yung benefit na yun, the community.
Mhm.
Kasi yun yung
And
parang
when,
Mhm.
yeah, go ahead. Tuloy mo lang.
Yun yung parang yun yung parang nagbigay sa akin ng momentum to become confident on myself, na nako-close na. I was even confident to say no to a client. Yung
Mhm.
parang feeling ko nun, talaga ako.
Expert
Parang
na expert na.
powerful.
Oo.
Okay.
Oo. Another question I wanted to ask Dave kasi obviously one of the things din na lagi natin binabanggit is we teach people how to charge premium fees. Diba? Pag sinabi natin premium fees, for a lot of people are struggling with low fees, no, i-charge ng mga very low rates pagdating sa mga platforms like Upwork and all that. Pero
Mhm.
sa PFL and sa the freelance movement, one of the things that we really advocate is charging premium.
Tama.
Yung unang premium charge mo, magkano siya? Yung unang premium.
Okay.
And how did it feel to send an invoice na, uy, ganito kalaki to ah. Na parang
Naku,
normally you
kinabahan
wouldn't
ako.
be able to. Oo.
Actually, I thought na, hindi. Nakakatawa nito, yung unang premium client ko is, hindi ko gusto na client.
Okay.
That's why I charged him a premium. Kasi, this client will say no. Kasi nga, nag-premium ako. Hindi naman na hindi ko siya gusto, but at that time, parang ang dami ng client. So, I was a bit tired na. So, parang ang
Pag
dami
sinabi
kong
nung ang dami ng client, ilan na yung clients mo during that time?
Mga 4 to 5 at that time.
Na
Yeah.
juggle mo na yung 4 to 5 clients na yun.
Oo.
Okay.
So, nakakapagod
Pero hindi ka
na.
pa nag-charge ng premium for one client noon, diba?
Hindi pa, oo. Hindi pa.
So yung 4 to
Kasi
5 clients mo na yun, maliliit pa yung singil mo sa kanila. Kumbaga.
Maliit lang. Yung mga $300, $400, ganun lang.
Okay.
Oo.
Okay.
So, but this client, I charge him parang, magkano ba yun? Magkano ba yung, $800. $800.
800.
Yung
Okay.
charge ko. Kasi it was for copyright, website copy. Parang
Okay.
ganun. So, ang ginawa ko, because I was very tired of 4 to 5 clients, so I charge him, so sabi ko sa sarili ko, if he doesn't want to pay $100, then it's okay. Kasi meron pa naman ako 4 to 5 clients. But if he will, then that's good. So, meaning worth it yung pagod ko dito. Di ba?
Tama.
So, but then, sabi niya, okay, let's do it. Contract.
So ikaw ang
Sign ako
nagulat.
contract.
Pero
Grabe, I couldn't believe na na-close ko siya.
Oo, and that's siguro one of the things din na talagang kaya nga natin tinuturo rin na to how to charge premium. Kasi nga, imagine if you had stuck with four or five clients paying $200 or $300 each. Yung thinly spread ka na kumbaga, na ang dami mong ginagawa.
Tapos ako
Pero
pa mag-isa.
to be able to parang charge the same amount for a single client lang, na pareho pa rin yung income, then that's probably a huge malaking impact kumbaga sa iyo.
Tama. That's when I realized na I need to fire some clients. Ayun.
Okay.
Parang feeling ko na talaga I have to stop getting jobs from this client kasi mababal yung yung parang ganun. So yun, mas magaan na. Tama.
Kasi kumbaga makaka-charge ka ng premium. Dadali yung trabaho mo, while at the same time maintaining your income, kumbaga.
Tapos yung premium pa, nakakatawa, yung mga premium clients, sila pa yung madaling i-fulfill. Wala masyadong demand, walang arte-arte. Yun yung mga premium, pinakamadaling client na na-fulfill ko. Yung maliliit, yun yung medyo maraming revision, marami pang arte, yung mga ganun.
Bakit nga kaya ganun, Dave? Palagay mo. Can you share your thoughts on that? Bakit? Hindi naman lagi, pero madalas.
Oftentimes, oo.
Yes, yung mga people who are able to pay premiums, sila yung parang, ito isang task lang talaga yung kailangan ko matapos or isa lang talaga yung goal ko. As opposed to those na mababa na magbigay, sa pang gusto pagawa sa'yo.
I think, para sa akin lang, from what I observe, yung mga premium clients, meron na kasi silang parang, paano ko ba i-describe? Yung need nila or yung problem nila, kating-kating na sila na ma-solve yung problema na yun.
Right.
That's why they're willing to pay a higher fee for that service. And then once you deliver that service to them, tapos itong mga taong na to, they are the ones that could really describe their problem specifically. Kasi nga, parang napakasakit na sa kanila eh. So they can really describe it kung ano yung problema, ano yung gusto nila. It's very detailed. So para sa'yo din, it's very helpful as a freelancer kasi nga, you know exactly what to do.
Right.
And that's the reason na mas ma-fulfill natin sila na mas maayos.
Yun. So, guys, narinig yung sinabi ni Dave. As in, bullseye. Bullseye na sinabi ni Dave. Kasi nga,
Oo.
they have very specific needs. Hindi yung pangkalat-kalat yung kailangan nila. And they know na yung need nila na yun that they're looking for a solution for, will impact their business greatly. Kaya they're so focused on solving that one or maybe sometimes two problems lang or two problems lang. So, kaya willing
Tama.
silang gumastos kasi it's gonna have a huge impact on their business. So, kami lang, balikan ko lang yung chat. Sabi ni, naglalag daw yung ano ko. Teka, turn off my video. So, si PE Pay, different PFL at Blueprint. Blueprint is included in the PFL. So, if you want to get the Blueprint plus other resources, then sa PFL mo makuha yan. If you want to purchase the Blueprint separately kasi it's you're parang ano siya, parang DIY program. So you do it at your own pace, kumbaga. Sa PFL kasi you have a community, you have other resources, etc. So yeah, obviously mas maganda yung PFL if you're starting out. Tanong din ni Julie, did you offer one package for that premium client or gave him choices? Oy, yan. Natuto ka na bang mag-create ng packages for your offer or ano lang siya, isang or paano ba?
Actually,
Bigyan mo options?
Hindi ko alam kung package ba yun. Kasi ang tinuro sa atin ni Chief GTN na options ata yun. Merong option 1, saka option 2, or sometimes there's even an option 3. Pero same package lang. The difference is how do you reverse the risk or how do you make it more attractive to them to get that option. For example, I have this website copywriting project for this client. Yan yung nasa proposal ko. Tapos option 1, payment option ko sa kanya, 1 is that I'll charge you $1,000, for example. But then you can pay 50% upfront and then 25% when I finish the half, and then the other 25% if I finish the whole project. Parang ganon. Yun yung option 1. Option 2 naman is that I make it maybe, let's say, $500, half talaga. But then I will also put there na from that website copy, lahat na mga convert ng website na yun into paying customers, I will have maybe 15% of the gross sales. Ganon. So, different options yung parang ginawa ko sa proposal. And then, most of the time, they pick option 1. Kasi nga, para sa kanila, they don't want to share the sales. Yun para sa akin lang. Most of the time, yun yung parang nakikita ko. But then, having options out there then makes them compare na parang hindi lang isa yung ma-judge nila na ayaw ko nitong option, yung payment option niya. So I will just have to, kasi kung isa lang yung option mo sa kanila, the answer is just yes or no.
Right.
But if you have other options, then the question is not yes or no anymore. The question is, do you pick option 1 or do you pick option 2?
Na lang?
Yan. Oo. So yun lang ginawa ko kasi yun din yung tinuro sa amin sa PFL.
Right. So included yun Julie, if you're curious, yung pricing, hindi lang pricing but also structuring your offer and creating options in your proposal. Kasama rin siya sa mga ituturo within the program. Quick reminder for everyone, the program is open. It's called the Premium Freelancer Launchpad. By the way, sorry, wala yung camera ko. Naglolo ko daw yung audio ko pag naka-on. Pero the program is open. It opened this morning and it's gonna remain open until the end of the week. Pero kung ako sa inyo, wag na kayo mag-antay. Okay? Wag na kayo mag-antay kasi you might miss out on certain things. So go ahead and check the link that we posted. Nakapin yung comment natin dito with the link sa live chat natin. Go ahead and check that out. And you'll read all about yung buong details ng Launchpad dyan. And then make sure to, to check everything. Yung pricing nasa dulo. And you'll be surprised actually. I think, if I'm not mistaken, itong offer na to ng PFL is probably the lowest we've offered the program. All time.
Oh, ang swerte niya.
Oh, so napakaswerte, di ba, Dave?
Oo.
Kasi nung time ni Dave, alam ko, hindi siya ganun kamahal, pero hindi rin ganun kamura.
Yes.
So, medyo masakit pa rin sa bulsa pag inisip mo. Pero itong offer natin na to, I won't tell you the price, pero you can check it out on the link. Tingnan nyo doon. But I think this might be the lowest we've offered the program in a very long time or in forever. So, swerte rin yung makakakuha ng program na to. And it's batch 3 na. Pangatlong batch na natin ng PFL. First batch ka, di ba, Dave? Tama ba?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Hindi, batch 2 pala, batch 2.
Batch 2 ka na, okay.
Oo.
Kasi I think we started introducing it, a few months prior to you guys. So, parang ganun siya. Anyway, so again, PFL is open. Guys, check it out. If you're a freelancer who's struggling to charge premium, or if you're somebody who's considering the freelance industry, kung gusto nyo mag-start na and you don't know how, you have no idea how to start, then this is the perfect time to learn about freelancing through PFL. Okay? Carlo, may tanong na si Carlo. Posible daw ba na makakuha ng premium client kahit hindi ka mag-direct call? O you don't get on a call? Kasi confident daw siya sa written English pero medyo bulol daw siya sa spoken English. Carlo, siguro ako lang, siguro para sa akin, there are many ways to get clients naman. So, hindi naman necessarily always getting on a call. Although that is one of the things na ituturo sa'yo. Pero, the other thing I wanted to say is getting clients has nothing to do naman with your ability to speak English. So,
Tama.
well, tsaka marami namang tama ba, Dave? Marami ring local clients.
Yes, oo.
So,
Marami. Even
kung ayaw mo
ako,
talaga,
local yung target ko.
yun, tinan mo. Kung ayaw mo talaga ng English, o di local ka kung gusto mo within your area. Bisaya si Dave. No, doon siya sa area niya.
Yeah.
Bisaya kausap niya. Diba? So, yeah. That's the beauty of the program. It's not limited to acquiring foreign clients. Hindi lang puro mga foreigners. Pero this applies to any client. In fact, sa loob ng tribe, one of the biggest earners, okay, yung pinakamalakas kumita, if I'm not mistaken, is still someone who serves mostly local clients siya. So, yeah.
Wow.
That says a lot about the program. Yan. Hindi mo makilala yun, Dave? Kung sino yun?
Hindi ko kilala.
Hindi mo kilala. Dapat kilala.
Kasi 1 year
mo
pa ako sa tribe.
Oo. Hindi ko nababanggitin yung pangalan niya, na Junji ang pangalan niya. Anyway. So before we answer the rest of the questions, siguro Dave, since we're coming up to our hour mark here,
Sige.
as someone coming from that program, and yun nga, yung background mo was totally different. Kumbaga, ikaw yung perfect example ng someone who would fail and who should fail kasi nga walang kaalam-alam di ba? Pero
I expected
ironically,
na I fail. All prior to it, lahat ng fail.
Yan. Pero yun nga, surprisingly and not surprisingly as well, you succeeded naman. Okay? And syempre inaabangan ng mga viewers natin kasi sinabi natin na from having just 1,000 remaining in your bank account, sa ngayon ba yung 1,000 na yan na doble, triple, times 10, times 11 na ba? Gano'n na nakalaki yung naging agwat, yung gap from that 1,000 pesos mo nun.
Right now?
Bigyan mo lang kami ng idea, wag naman na exact na amount.
Ay, sige. Right
on
now,
average lang, Dave. Yung on average, on a monthly basis, mga on average, magkano yung Ayan, sige. BIR is waving daw.
Kaya nga hindi tayo Uy, baka may taga-BIR dito.
Hindi, pero sige. So, 6 figures, obviously, tama?
Oo, 6 figures. So, I think from that, so of course, mga,
okay.
90 to 100x.
Okay, cool. So, yun.
Yeah.
At least, yun ang range.
Pero yung mas unbelievable yung kasi 1 year na, mas unbelievable yung sa PFL. Kasi 5 days, 10x.
Oo.
From the investment that I gave sa PFL, naging 10x.
So from
That's
day
the
1 to
most
day
amazing
5,
thing.
times 10 yung yung bumalik sa kanya.
Tama.
Nako. Sabi ni Carlo binilang na daw malaki. But yeah, again, si Dave is just one example of the many successful stories that we've created through PFL. Marami dyan. Hindi lang si Dave. Of course, if we could interview all of them, imbitahan natin lahat yan. Pero
marami pang mas successful talaga. Ang dami nila.
Sure. Pero yun nga, siguro final thoughts that we want to share to everybody. Again, if you're thinking about it, or kung matagal ka na dito, nakatambay ka sa community, you've been watching our interviews, lagi kang nakikinig ng mga success stories, and you think it's about time for you to make the move. Okay, perfect timing to. Kasi we have the program open again. Again, it's the Premium Freelancer Launchpad. It's where we help freelancers and aspiring freelancers then to get their first premium client in 30 days or less. Kagaya ng nangyari, Dave. Less than 10 days pa ngayon kanya. No? So go ahead, click on the link that we've provided in the live chat. Tapos, you'll get all of the details there, including the pricing and also the options for payment na doon na rin siya. Now, if you have any questions, okay, nandiyan si Avi at saka si Angela yata yung mga tao natin sa tindahan tonight. So, you can of course ask questions naman, walang problema. Pero if you're ready, then, we'd be happy to have you in the program once it starts. So, yan. Dave, final thoughts na for anybody who might be watching right now na siguro kagaya mo rin previously na walang experience, walang portfolio, sabi nga lang sa Bisaya, nagduha-duha. Diba? So, any word of advice?
Well, before PFL kasi, I had many doubts, marami din akong failures. PFL was the only thing that I was really successful at. And because it started with this mindset nga, na remove all your expectations, at the same time, remove all the doubts. Focus on the process. Because once you repeat the process again and again, you master it kasi. And once you master the process, results quickly show up. Hindi siya parang ganyan yung progress niya. It's more like stairs talaga. Sometimes you don't feel any progress, but then suddenly, bang! Stairs na naman. Bang! Ganun yung mga progress niya. All you have to do is just follow the steps. Yun lang. Follow the process and eventually results will show up.
Yun. Thank you very much. Very well said, Dave. Salamat sa word of advice mo for everybody. I'm gonna try to turn my camera on ulit. Baka sakaling gumana na siya. So thank you, Dave, for
thank you din.
For spending time with us tonight to share your story and also answer questions na rin tungkol sa PFL. Ayan, naging quote of the day na yung sinabi mo, remove the expectations, doubts, trust, and follow the process. Exactly. Thank you for sharing that with everybody. And with that, everyone, thank you for joining us as well dito sa live interview.
Thank you, guys.
We look forward to those of you who are going to decide to join PFL. So we'll see you as soon as the program starts. By the way, since the enrollment is for a full week, typically we start after that week of enroll. So obviously when you enroll, you're going to be sent details on the schedule then. So just to answer some of the questions na meron pa. So yun lang tayo for tonight. Thank you everyone. Salamat kay Dave. Salamat kay Avi.
Thank you,
kay Angela na sumasagot sa mga tanong and nagpapadala ng mga links, and we'll look forward to see you again next week naman for another round of interviews natin para sa inyong lahat. So until then, we'll see you guys again soon. Bye for now.
Most of you have these fears of, I don't have a background on freelancing. I don't have an experience. I don't have skills. I don't have a portfolio. Paano kaya gagawin yon? Kahit wala kang portfolio, kahit wala kang experience, Kahit wala kang background sa freelancing, matututo ka dito. Do trust the process, focus on the process, enjoy the process, enjoy doing the process, and I tell you, the results will eventually be there.
Today is about highlighting how far you guys went to stretch your limits. Ito yung araw na yun. Personally witnessed you grow eh. Yun yung nakakatuwa eh. And I think I speak in behalf of the team that we could never be more proud of you guys. And I mean that.
Most of you have these fears of, I don't have a background on freelancing. I don't have an experience. I don't have skills. I don't have a portfolio. Paano kaya gagawin yon? Kahit wala kang portfolio, kahit wala kang experience, kahit wala kang background sa freelancing, matututo ka dito. Do trust the process. Focus on the process. Enjoy the process, enjoy doing the process, and I tell you, the results will eventually be there.
Today is about highlighting how far you guys went to stretch your limits. Ito yung araw na yun. Personally witnessed you grow eh. Yun yung nakakatuwa eh. And I think I speak in behalf of the team that we could never be more proud of you guys. And I mean that.